Skylar Saunders singing What's Current. We'll get to my sponsors first. First off, of course, is Mr. Pang. Just trying to think of so many things. Mr. Pang. His Lifestrong Apparel, LifeStrongApparel.com. Lifestrongapparel.com. You go there for all your sea moss needs, purple sea moss, raw sea moss. He's got the sea moss gel, and he's got snapbacks. And when you make your purchases, make sure you put in the promo code SKYLER20, Skyler20. And make sure you get to him and let him know the silly guy, Sky Saunders, sent you. It's already in the name, so he'll know. But you can contact him and let him know. I saw that silly nigga on YouTube. Okay. But anyway, go to LifeStrongApparel.com. Also, go to Beha Jackson on YouTube. Get his subscriptions up. Make sure you go to see him. He's a former child actor. He was in the monumental film Boys in the Hood. He was the younger version of Doughboy, Ice Cube's character as an adult. He was the child version. He has his own YouTube channel now. He's talking about sardines on the grill, fried chicken, near beer, and female strippers, of course, of age, and probably very fit as well. But just check him out. Tell him that the silly guy Sky Saunders sent you, and have fun with that. He's a very comical, kind of humorous guy. Very engaging. Also, go to twitch.tv/about/DOTFOCUS_1_.focus. He has in his repertoire all kinds of COD or Call of Duty imagery where he's got pistols and rifles, and he's looking for that pink mist. So if you enjoy watching, walkthroughs, I guess they call them, make sure you go to that and say that you want to have, the experience of actually going through a gameplay. So definitely check him out. .focus, DOTFOCUS_. He's also on YouTube. Make sure you get your subscriptions up and tell him that the silly guy Sky Saunders sent you. All right, kids. It's time again. Diddy is innocent. Free Diddy. He's trying to knock out at least one criminal charge. That's the trafficking of prostitutes, male or female. This is going back to the Mann Act. Now, the Mann Act is a long thing to explain, but it's pretty simple to understand. And basically, it was barring black men from going across state lines with white women. That was basically it, from what I understand. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can correct me. But the Mann Act was saying that there were black pimps after the war. There are always black pimps, but black pimps in America after Reconstruction and certain things like that. They instituted the white slave trade law for various people. One of the most prominent people to ever be either accused or charged for it was the first black heavyweight champion boxer, Jack Johnson. I'm thinking about most Yasin Bey's band, Black Jack Johnson, but it's just Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson I think he was either charged or accused of it. And also, a white man was accused or charged of it. Charlie Chaplin. This is during the very early stages of the 20th century. So we're going back to over almost 100 years ago. So, yeah, that's what Diddy's doing. Diddy's trying to knock out the trafficking charge, calling it racist. Yes, he's playing the race card, as he should. He's playing the race card. He's doing whatever he can to hold on to whatever liberty he may have in life. If this crime sticks, he could face up to a decade in prison. So he's trying to do whatever the hell he can just to knock out the crime itself. He's trying to get rid of it altogether in every fashion he can possibly can. So salute to Diddy, free Diddy, and keep fighting. I like how he's fighting. Like, man, I'm not a perfect person, but I still want to, he's like that. He's on some, like, I'm not a perfect person, but That's all he can say. But because we've seen Cassie, we've seen all that, and then we know what's in his wheelhouse. That anger, that's where he got the name Puff Daddy or Puffy, because he puffs up his face when he gets angry, so or gets agitated. So this is a landmark kind of situation for him and his whole scheme of in the whole scheme of things. I think that he's going to be able to, find a way to get this knocked out. I don't think he's going to get rid of the racketeering charge, which is I think the most serious. And then he has the sexual abuse charge. I think it is. I always forget. It's racketeering, prostitution, transportation, and something else. I'm looking it up now. Combs, I've seen this before. They said I'm looking for racketeering. Okay. I'm gonna look for this. Charges against Diddy. Include Jesus. Criminal charges. Jesus Christ, you have to put everything in here. Oh, here we go. Sex trafficking and racketeering charges. So he's trying to get rid of the sex trafficking charges, at least. I thought there was a third. I thought there was 3. He pleaded not guilty. You always have to remember that. He's pleaded not guilty. So I got 2 people in here with 1 like. Why isn't there 2,000 people in here? Why isn't there 200,000 people in here? Why are there only 2 people in here? I don't understand. So I'm gonna keep on doing my work. This is the grind. This is why I call it a grind, because you have to. It's just like Steve Jobs said. You take these rocks from the ground and you put them in I don't know, some kind of contraption, and they get shaken up, and everything is abrasive and it's hard and it's rough and it's tubble and everything like that. But then you open up the contraption and you pull out the stones, and the most beautiful, smooth stones you've ever seen in your life. That's where I am right now. I'm trying to get to those smooth stones, but I'm in the contraption right now. So anyway, Bumbleclot, why haven't you told 12 people about me? Why are you just you? It's just you, Bumbleclot. I'm Bumbleclot. I'm just one person. I have 1,000 friends. Everybody has so many friends. I don't have buddies. I have friends, but I don't have buddies. You have buddies. Why don't you tell them about this show? Now it's going up. 4 people in here, 4 likes. Let's go. This is serious right now. Let's get this money. Shit. Got me cussing. So anyway, Diddy is trying to get away, get off of this Mann Act crime. They call it the White Slave Traffic Act. And they're saying it's because he's a prominent black man. That's the reason why they're going after him with it, because he's a prominent black man. He was indicted on federal racketeering and sex trafficking charges, the most serious of which carries a mandatory minimum sentence of 15 years in prison. First it said 10 years. I don't know why. One of them said 10 years, the other one said 15 years. Okay. So they filed a motion yesterday, just yesterday, Tuesday. Rick James in here. Let's go. Okay, Rick James, my friend. Okay, buddy. Why don't you have like 15 other friends in this line? I know you had like 2 or 3. We lost one. We're not even going to mention his name. We lost one of your suggestions. That's why you have a wrench, because you brought in somebody. But you need to bring in another girlfriend. You need to bring in another friend. You need to bring in like 10 other people so I can get these subscriptions up. Speaking of, let me make sure I get this right, because this is crazy. I was at 509. Then I got on here and started grinding. And I'm at 554, 556, 554, 55, 56. Haven't cracked past 556. Have never seen anything past 556. Never seen 557. I'm pissed off. Not really, but need y'all to take me serious out here. I'm as serious as colon cancer right now. It's all about this money. Don't get it confused. You say, oh, it's about the families. No, it's all about money. It's all about money. Always will be. Always will be. Okay, so we got 6 in here. We got to have a party. Let's go. It's all about the bumble class. So what? Where are you? Where are your friends, Rick James? I bought in Stewart last week, sir. I don't even know who Stewart is. Stewart isn't even. I'm talking about people right now. Like, call up on the phone and say, look, you got to go see this nigga on YouTube. This nigga's wilding. He's talking about Diddy saying he's innocent. That's all you got to do. Just hit on, go on Facebook, go on X, go on Snapchat, go on Blue Sky, wherever the hell it is. Go and see people. Let these niggas know. So Diddy is trying to get rid of this sex trafficking this charge. Will it work? That's the question. Will this work? Will this be the defining moment in his case? Will this enliven people? All right, we got 9 people. I'm not mad. Okay, we got 9 people. Of course, Rick James. I spoke him up. I must have spoke him up. I spoke him up. You know what time it is. You know what you do. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all you know what you can do, Rick James. You know what you can do. You got a wrench. But we about to have a party in here soon. It's about to have 30,000 people in here. Watch. I'm gonna have 30,000 people talking about it. Bumbleclot, where's your friends? Where are your family? Where's your buddies or your pals? Get your sister and your friend. Get on this choo-choo. Get on this choo-choo. You know? That's what I'm talking about. Let's be real about it. I need these numbers. It's the whole point of this is to get money. It's a money grab. Actually, I put in the work, so it's not really a money grab. I'm not just trying to go, oh, so what do you guys think? While I sit back and collect my money. Bumbleclot, where's your girlfriend? Yeah, where's your girlfriend, Bumbleclot, or your boyfriend, or your boy, your young man that you sleep with every night. It's still at 9:54. I'm not going down. I'm not going to keep going. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop until I get to 9,000, because that's not even a lie. When you have 1 million subscribers, that's when you have influence. That's when you have relevance. I'm not there yet, but I will get there. I promise you that. I promise you. I don't know, probably in 2030 maybe I'll have 1 million subscribers, but it's going to take that much longer. But I don't understand how this why, God? Why, God? Why are you not doing this to me? I'm an atheist? Is that why? The God is algorithm. The algorithm is not shining down on me. The algorithm usually gives me 30, 40 people at one time. Now it's only giving me 4 people. Is it because of the hour I'm on? Because of the subject matter? I used Diddy as innocent the first time and got 9,000 viewers. 9,000. That's the most I ever had. I know that's not much for a lot of people, but that's a lot for me. I've never had that much. If you think I'm whining or complaining, good. I am. I put in the work for this shit. So, now that I got my little tirade out, Diddy is serious. He's like, get rid of that charge. It's racist. He's playing the race card. He's playing the race card. Yes, 9,000. I can show you the receipts. I can show you the receipts. I can show you exactly when it was. Let's see, when was this? Damn, it goes wet. It goes way back. I'm looking for it right now. Here we go. I'm gonna put it in the link right now in the community in the section, just to let y'all know this is how I pop my collar. See, they were mad. They're mad. They're mad that white women were flocking to black men. The black men were sheltering them, keeping them within, good health, and they were trading their wares, as we say. And the white man didn't like that, so they made up the Mann Act. And they had the Jim Crow South, where they would shoot a Negro, stab him, light him on fire, shoot him, stab him, slice off his genitals, stuff him in his mouth. Slice off his genitals, throw him put him in his mouth, and then hang him from a tree. So there's the 9,000 Diddy is innocent post. I had 9,000 views. Sounds like, oh, Rick James, you must be on that water. I'm dead serious, man. This is crazy. White man did not want to have the white woman and the black man intermixing. The Loving Act just passed, 60 years ago? Less? Maybe 55 years ago? Andretti, yep, that's America. Salute to Andretti. Salute to Andretti. Salute Andretti. Thank you for coming in. Now you need to come in with like 15 other people, Andretti. It can't just be Andretti. It has to be like 60 Andrettis. It has to be like 150 Andrettis. We close to a party. Get ready. Yeah. Don't forget they had us in zoos. Yeah, I'm sure they did. They had them in minstrel shows. They had white people in minstrel shows and they dressed up in blackface to mock the black people, to denigrate and to dehumanize the black people. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. Okay, that's how it goes. I guess that's how it goes. Everybody doesn't have friends. Like I said, the only friends I have are George, Abe, Alex, Andy, Ulysses, and Ben. Those are my friends. Did I miss anybody? If I do the coins, I can do Teddy. Not Teddy. What is that? What is FDR's first name? Franklin. Frank. John. Man Pang. What? Man Pang? Yeah, well. That was earlier, sir, yeah. ASAP World got Donkey of the Day. Yeah, I saw that too, because he had holes in his story. But anyway, let's focus on Diddy. This is all Diddy hour. This is all Diddy. Power to Diddy. Free Diddy. He is getting rid of the sex trafficking charge, or he's in the process of doing it. His lawyers are in the process of doing it because they want to knock this out and they want to clear his name. But this has been going on for centuries, for beyond just the slavery in America. This has been going on since the dawn of time. They say it's the oldest profession in the world. That's probably not true. That's not really a real thing. But that's like a cute little saying. Is like, well, it's been around forever. That's how you can say it. But and it has been around, but it's probably not the first exact profession. Salute to Wizard. Wizard's in here. Andretti's in here. Rick is in here. All my Bumbleclot, you may if you give me $20 right now, I'll give you a wrench. Everybody's got a wrench but Bumbleclot. You got to bring in at least 20 people or give me $20 right now. But anyway, this is all because the black man is the original pimp, the original player, the original Mac. And there's differences between Mac, player, and pimp, and I'm not going to get into all those, but Simple the Pimp, the late great Simple the Pimp, had all those ideas broken down. So why are you timing out? What the hell? Was timed out by Wizard for 10 seconds. Okay. Yeet. All right, so yeah, so that's just the fact. That's just the way it is. The Mann Act was one of the worst things that ever created. There should be no laws against prostitution or sex trafficking, sex workers. The only laws should be the obvious laws, like, I don't know, underage sex trafficking. If you're under the age of 18, you shouldn't be sex trafficking. That should be obvious. If any children should not be sex trafficked, should not be worked as prostitutes. That should be an obvious, glaring fact. Let's keep that on the record. Don't be a simp, just be a pimp. So I'm working on bringing back Main Man Spirit Snooze Tunes fact. Yeah, you got to do that. I was going to ask Mr. Choice Dr. Rain, but he doesn't run messages. So bring back Spirit Smooth Tunes. It's not Snooze Tunes. Clot served the donation of an oxtail platter. Send that donation of an oxtail platter. That was funny. Has anyone in here ever paid for cat? Never. Never have, never will. And I learned that from Trick Daddy. The first person I heard it was from Trick Daddy. He said, never had sex that costed. And then I heard from Lil Flip. He said, me, I'm a pimp. I ain't paying for no sex. I'd rather buy a car or a new Rolex. We act bad. We ain't true. We run trains choo-choo all night, but it's all right. Because we know we don't kiss. Because like Too Short said, them bitches ain't shit. It's like, damn. Like crazy. I'm cussing tonight. Trying not to cuss. I'm going off the rails. I have at least 12 times. Wow, at least you're being honest. I've never had it. And when I came under Mr. Choice Starts Rain, read his book, listened to his radio show prior to that, I was like, damn, I'm not a pimp, but I'm never going to be paying for this. Never. I mean, the way he put it, like he was saying how he was with the female, her name was Chic, and she brought back $200. She came to him at a restaurant or a bar or something like that. I can't remember exactly. And she had they did some blow. They did some nose candy. And she said, you're cute, and I'm doing back the story backwards, but she said, hold on for a second. And she went outside and she was like, and he was just sitting there like, what the hell just happened? And she came back to him and gave him $200 or something like that. And this is like 1981 or 82. And that was probably like $1,000 or maybe more, $1,500 back in those days. And so he was just like, where did you go? How did you get this money? And what is going on right now? She was just like, I'll show you the game. Like she just put him on game, basically. So that's it. That's the story of Mr. Choice Arturian becoming. There's no such thing as becoming a pimp. You're either born a pimp or not a pimp. I'm not a pimp. I'm not a simp, and I'm not a square. I'm a Marine. I had to earn the title. So I'm a man, I'm a Marine. So that's just that. But so anyway, so getting back to Diddy. Diddy is trying to get the sex trafficking thing away because it's so ridiculous in this, especially in this country, in this world, especially if this country said prostitution is completely legal across the board. All the places, sex trafficking, sex work, 18 years or older. It's completely legal. I'll be so down for that. I'll be so ready for that. I will not purchase any cat. Meow. I will not purchase any meow. But you like my sound effects, right? But I will not purchase any. But I'll be in support of I'll be help a pimp in pursuit of a new prostitute. So that would be my game. I'll probably get money for helping a pimp get to the women. Here we go. Rob 33 ish, 3,000. Excuse me. LeVar Ball had his foot amputated after a serious medical issue. Yeah, I saw that too. But we're not talking about the foot amputation. We're talking about Diddy. We're talking about him amputating a charge from his name, a serious charge that could put him away for a long time. Diddy going down, the industry was tired of him like Drake. Yeah. But his was serious. His is criminal. If he's convicted of all the charges he is faced with, he can spend the rest of his life behind bars. Now, let's be sincere. Let's be serious. They love saying that just to, hype things up. But the fact is, he's not going to spend his rest of his life. Even if he gets 30 years, it's not going to be complete. He'll be 90-something years old by the time, or damn near 80 or damn near 90 years old or 80 years old, 85 years old when he gets out. But I don't think he's gonna get it. I think he'll beat all the charges. He'll be like A$AP Rocky. He'll fly in the arms of his boy toy. he'll fly out of the and kiss his lawyer on the lips. his mailer Angiofilo. Angiofilo, I think it is Angiofilo. That's his name. Yeah, the LeVar Ball story is popping than Diddy. More popping than Diddy. Okay, but where can it go? He got his foot chopped off. So what the hell is the next thing to say? What else can you say about somebody getting their foot chopped off? Who cares? Who should have covered on that instead? No, you should have covered that instead. You have your own channel. You have your own way of conveying it. Do that, and then I'll get on and roast and troll on your board, on your live chat. How about that? But you chasing the Diddy high. Hell, it gave me thousands of views. You damn right I'm chasing the Diddy high. Of course I am. I've gotten over at least 2,500 views off of Diddy himself. Is still walking with God per Jesus of Nazareth. No, sir. Let me be your manager. No. You will not be my manager, because then I have to pay you. And I'm not paying anybody a thing yet. Not yet. You might be my manager in the future. Maybe one day we figure something out. But for the most part right now, it's a one-man band, man. One-man show. One-man show. Diddy is a child of Lucifer. Okay. I'm Lucifer, but that's fine. That was cute. I'm Satan. I'm the devil. I'm Beelzebub. I'm Mephistopheles. I have so many names. That's what I love about Al Pacino in that movie, The Devil's Advocate. I have so many names. I'm not a fan of anything. I'm a supporter of various projects and people. I'm not a supporter of Star Wars. I don't think it's cool. It's not. It's first of all, it's a turnoff because it's not based on science. It's science fiction, but it's more so very heavy on the fiction. It's which of the Star Wars? That's my movie. A New Hope, Star Wars Episode 6, A New Hope. Is that what you're talking about? Is that the movie? Sir, read my comment. It's breaking news. I heard that they are donating his foot to the NBA museum. Fact. I see you. I got you, Rick James. That was cute. I'm currently watching the one with Liam Neeson. Oh, what is that? I don't even know which one that is, but I know what you're talking about. I don't know which number. I don't know which in succession it is. But let's stay on Diddy here. Let's stay on track. Let's stay focused. Focus on Diddy. Diddy is trying to get rid of this charge. He's trying to get rid of this charge. It just happened yesterday. This is brand new story. This is news that I don't even think the hip-hop scenes have really picked up on yet. Hip-Hop DX just picked up on it. It says, Diddy attempts to dismiss federal sex charge, calling it racist. Racist! He's playing the race card. He's not playing around anymore with y'all. He's playing the race card. I'm black, so they trying to hit me with that man act. That's the reason why they got me. Episode 1, okay. So that I think was like, what was it? Episode 1 came out. Was that the one with the Darth Maul? But if I put SL1, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Yep. The Phantom Menace. Yep, with Darth Maul. Yep. Ewan McGregor, Jake Lloyd, Keira Knightley, Natalie Portman, Ahmad Best. That's why they thought Jar Jar Binks was a Negro in blackface. And Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But Diddy. Let's stick with Diddy, shall we? Yeah, ready? Diddy is innocent. He's not been proven guilty in a court of law yet. Diddy is still walking with God, you say, Rob. But what do you mean by that? I thought you were just making a funny there, but now you're trying to be serious. Like he walks with God. What do you mean he walks with God? What are you trying to allude to? What are you trying to say? That Jesus is still on the main line for Diddy and tell him what he wants? Is that what you're saying? What exactly do you mean, sir? And why haven't you brought in... I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for any dollars. If you noticed it, for the past few weeks, I'm not talking about any dollars. I'm talking about these subscriptions. You need to bring in at least 12 people to this machine. I would appreciate it tremendously. I'm still at 954. That's crazy. I was at 909 like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it was just jumping. It was jumping. Everything was moving, clicking, popping, going like that. And then it just slowed down. I don't understand. Jesus is love. Oh, maybe that's why. Jesus is Diddy. Jesus is Diddy. Jesus is brother love. You losing them. Yeah, I'm losing them. I'm losing them all, but it's stuck between 954 and 956. It's 954, 955, 956. And then it goes down to 955. Then it goes up to 956. Then it goes down to 954. It's the weirdest thing. I don't understand it, but this is the grind, ladies and gentlemen. Well, gentlemen. I don't know if there's some ladies in here, but I'm at 11 people right now, so that's a good sign. That's good. We're having a party now. We're having a party. Everybody swinging. Now it dropped down to 7. It's like the Dow Jones Industrial. It goes up and down. Read my messages above, Rob. Okay, Rob's saying that. They don't want to see you winning. Okay. Diddy know Diddy know has LeVar Ball's foot now continue to walk with God. That's a Gardy baby. That's a what? Oh, Artie baby? That's a party baby? Oh, okay. You meant to put the P. Yeah, we're down back down to 5. Back down to 5 again. I don't even know how that works. Up to 7. Is it like people coming in and then just like, I'm not gonna stick around, or let's all come in at the same time and then all leave? That's what it was for the longest time. So I'm checking out the time zones. I tried out the 12 o'clock hour. What did I get out of that? 135 views. That's pretty modest, pretty good. It's not extraordinary, but it's all right. It's decent. Because you're defending a pedophile. Stand the man. Is he a pedophile, though? Do you have proof of that? Do you have written documentation that says in explicit language that Diddy is a pedophile? And I'm not defending Diddy. I'm just saying that he should be freed on house arrest as an innocent man. He's an innocent man. That's what he is. He's never been charged with any crime. Never. Not one. Ever. Stand the man. And where's your posse? Where's your buddies? Where's everybody that you know? Why don't you say, look at this silly ass nigga Sky. He got some words. The courts will tell. The prison system will deal with him. We'll see. They said the same thing about A$AP Rocky too. I've been saying A$AP Rocky was innocent. I said he was innocent. Then I said he was not guilty because it was a prop gun. The first time I heard prop gun, I was like, oh, get this out of here. I thought it was an open shut case. He said prop gun. It's not a real gun. What are you talking about? But anyway, I got you then. I got you, Stan. I got you. I understand what you're saying. But it's just so goofy. It's so weird. But Diddy is trying, his best. Like the pimps in the street. Even the late great Sinful the P, he got picked up on sex trafficking. He went to prison. He went to jail. He got caught up. Then he moved out of the country and went to Canada. And he had a beautiful, I'm sure he had a beautiful thing with him, because she'd be in the background, running water and stuff like that. And he'd be talking to her. But that's it. The white man is afraid of the black man's penis. Always has been, always will be. I remember I was in a chat. They're like, do you got a BBC? Do you got a BBC? Why do you care? What's the concern? Why do you care so much? And I'm sure they watch the pornography where the man is huddled in the corner masturbating while his wife is getting plowed by a black man. His white wife is being plowed by a black man. Like, that's the kind of mentality they have. It's a weird, some of them, not everyone, but some of them have in their mind. They have that same kind of thought process. It's very, very interesting. Very something that I'm sure has been studied before, but they don't teach that in school, thankfully, because you're still a minor. But when you get to college, I'm sure there are kinds of different classes and courses you can take that will describe that. But the Mann Act, I think it's still on the books. I'm not even sure if the Mann Act is even, let me see, Mann Act. It's still a federal law that criminalizes transporting women for immoral purposes. It was passed in 1910 and is also known as the White Slave Traffic Act. The White Slave Traffic Act. Not the they would just say slave, because they had to put a what's it called? Not an intensifier, but they had to put maybe it is an intensifier. The White Slave Traffic Act. They had to put, the emphasis on white. The purpose is to address prostitution, immorality, and human trafficking, to combat forced prostitution. That's what I'm against. I'm against minors and force. It has to be complicit. It has to be agreed upon that two adults are engaging in such activity, exchanging funds for sexual favors. That's what has to be critical in all of these different circumstances, these scenarios. That's what is key. That's what should be stopped. That's the only reason for the Mann Act, to combat forced prostitution. Not prostitution. What the hell is immorality and human trafficking? There should be prostitution and human trafficking. There shouldn't be human trafficking. That's, if that's the definition of someone that is being obviously forced into sexual activities. That's obviously should be criminalized. That should be criminalized. A minor, yeah, they are teaching my granddaughter about puberty now, and she's only in the 5th grade. Fact. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Well, she's going to be experiencing it in the next 7 years, so get her while she's early. I mean, get them while you can. Let them know. I mean, as long as they're not, talking about molesting the children or something like that, or doing anything, that's that would be immoral and evil and criminal. All the above. That would make sense. That definitely makes sense to me. But Diddy's a fighter. He's not a biter or a writer. He's a fighter. He's fighting these cases. But somehow he might beat him like Rocky. See, that line may have double, more connotations than one nowadays. She showed her life. She showed her life with Grandpa in 1985. What? And then they where does the they go? They showed her life with Grandpa and I'm like, what the hell? Oh, god damn, Rick James. Life with Grandpa, yeah, that's definitely creepy, weirdo, super, off the wall kind of imagery, but that's what it is. So Diddy is a fighter. He's a battler. He battles. He battles. He's got a whole court case. He's trying to knock out all of them, I think. They may be the lawyers pleas, or I don't know the exact terminology, legalese, but the petition, I guess, I don't know what is even that's the right word. The documentation may be rescinded or dismissed altogether for him, or it may stick. The charges may stick. They may stick. Who knows? We're still not sure. I got 5 likes and 5 people viewing. Rick James, you know what to say. So Diddy is fighting. He's on the fighting line. He's playing the race card. He said, "I'm playing this exactly." Thank you. Not mad. So he's playing this race card. That race card is something serious. OJ played the race card. Cochran played the race card. They played the race. That's what you got to do. I'm not in favor of it. I wouldn't do it for myself. I'm not black. Unless something racist happened to me, then I'm black. But otherwise, I'm not a black person. I don't subscribe to tribalism or collectivism. Andretti, would you twerk for Diddy? You're lucky you have a wrench, sir. So I'll answer your question, even though you don't have a question mark. And that's an emphatic no. But I like the trolling. I like the trolling. Because there's probably people in jail that are twerking for him right now. Yeah. Can I get this deal? I know you'll get out of here, Daddy. They calling him Daddy, not even Puff Daddy or Diddy or Love or Brother Love. They calling him Daddy. Yeah, Daddy, when I get out of here, oh yeah, I'm gonna have that. Yeah, we gonna get this record together. Yup. I'm just saying allegedly. I don't know if they're doing that, but I can imagine somebody in there tried it at least one time, brush up on Diddy, poke out his bumper. The real question, Andretti, is would you twerk for Diddy? So this is all experimental. I was doing 15-minute. May I have to do the 15-minute intervals again? If I do every 15 minutes throughout a day, 15 minutes do a new top story. You Diddy bop for Diddy too much. Diddy bop for Diddy too much. Nah, you didn't answer my question though. I think you Diddy bop for Diddy. But I appreciate you, Andretti. Salute to you, sir. Why you say you not black? Because that's tribalism and collectivism. That's an accident at birth. I didn't choose. Oh, let me be brown, red, yellow, brown. White, and not black. I wouldn't have chose. I don't. The question isn't would you have chosen black. Knowing that what that's a crazy question, but it's collectivism and tribalism when you say you're black. Okay, you get it. Okay, so now even the view count is crazy. 6, 7, 6, 7, 4, 11. What the hell? What are y'all doing? You identify as a white man. No, I do not identify I identify as an individual, a man of color who happens to live in America. That's what I identify as. But if there was any racial tension or anything, charges against me or anything like that, or something happened to me that was racist, I'll say yes because I'm a black man. They did that because I'm black. Otherwise, I'm a man of color who happens to live in America. And Diddy's not feeling that. He's feeling I'm a black man. And y'all need to give me get this charge out of the way before I go hectic on y'all. One more and we're a party. One more. We're at 9 views. All y'all have to do is tell one more person and they come into the live chat. It's up to y'all. Y'all know what time it is. All y'all need to do is just tell one person. There it is. 10 people. 10. 10 people. Yeah, spirit fingers. Nah, stay over there. You not like us. Not like us. You not like us. You not like us. I am not like y'all. I'm not like a black man. I'm not. I'm not. I'm way over here. I'm staying way over here. Because collectivism and racism, especially, is the lowest form of collectivism, which is a barnyard form of it, and it's based on chemicals. The amount of melanin in somebody's skin, or the texture of their hair, or the color of their eyes does not determine their intellectual capacity or the content of their character. It's a crazy thing. That's why racism had to be serious. People had to be lynched. People had to be burned alive. People had to be, brought out of their homes in the middle of the night and strung up in trees. Had to be serious. Slavery, black slavery in America had to be serious. You had to be whipped. You had to have your foot cut off. No LeVar Ball, jokes. You had to, it was serious. Everything was physical. It was demanding. It was grinding. It was potent. It was strong because of weakness. Racism is a weakness. If you have some racism to you, you're weak. If you have to be a racist, you're a weak person. And Jerry says, we the black would like to trade bald head Scott for crackhead Rory. That was good. That was good. That was good. See, that's why you got a wrench, Andre. That's one of the reasons why you got a wrench. That was good. I like that. Where's Bumbleclot? Matter of fact, let me give Bumbleclot a wrench, because he, that nigga, he puts in work. He puts in work. Let me see. He has a wrench now, so I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's in the live chat. We the black delegation pick Rory. We trade Skylar Saunders. Rory can say nigger on the Choice Star Terrain show on the Star Report. Wrenching ceremony from Bumbleclot. Yeah, exactly. Y'all got wrenches. Everybody got 30,000 ish got to give me money or say something funny, and rather than just cut into my line and talk about LeVar Ball. I'm about to say LeVar Burton. LeVar Ball's foot getting chopped off. Rick James, is the magic? What is that? What is that? Popping a bottle? I can't tell what that is. You gotta verbalize that, Rick James. I don't know what that is. Oh, you're popping champagne. I think that's what you're doing. For Bumbleclot. Yeah, but I'm not mad. This is gonna be like a 90 to a 120. Okay, we got 11 viewers right now. It's gonna be like 120, 130 again. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I need more subscribers, but I'm still not mad. I'm not mad. Because I'm talking to my core audience. And my core audience is the truth. You guys are I'll say you're the 10%. Y'all aren't the 5%. Y'all haven't reached the level of 5% yet, but y'all are the 10%. You're not the 85% though. You're not the dumb, deaf, and blind, following nothingness. We lost Greg A. What happened to Greg S? I remember Greg S. He's not on here much anymore. Did he do it? Panda Turtle. Salute Panda Turtle. Make sure you subscribe. You can see that down here. Subscribe, Panda Turtle. Panda Turtle. Subscribe. YouTube.com/@SKYSAUNDERS. Subscribe. I see you haven't yet. I'll give you a few moments. Did he do it? We don't know. We have to wait to a jury, and I don't think there're going to be any. It's just like now. I don't think there's going to be any cameras in the courtroom. It's not like YSL and Rocky. And YMW Melly. Oh my God, that guy is he is. So I'm crazy. The devil knows his own. The devil owns his own. And YM Melly, he's a special kind of guy. That's all I can say. He's a real special kind of guy. I brought Panda in. You brought Panda in. All right, salute to Rick James. I can't give you another wrench, but thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm sincere about that. I really do appreciate it because we're down to 4 viewers right now. So I guess that's Rick, Panda, Andretti, and maybe Rob 3000-ish. I don't know. I can't tell. But I do appreciate all of you. I sincerely do. I'm not even playing when I say that. I do appreciate it. Because you are, if you guys weren't here, I'd be talking to myself. I'd just be sitting here talking to a camera, and there'd be nobody to even interact with. I can interact with all of you. I can interact with you. So I appreciate it. And I kind of did, to be honest, I really didn't like the rush. I was surprised by the rush. I was like, what the hell? Okay, I'll get more views. But the rush isn't anything because they asked me stupid questions. They asked me all these different things that didn't match what the topic was. And so I was just like, eh. But I have you guys, even though it's like a handful of you, you're focused, even though you drift off topic sometimes, you troll and stuff like that. That's cool. That's what you're supposed to do. So I appreciate it. So now it's 6. It was up to 9. It was up to 9. Now I see 6 now. I see 6 likes and 6 views. Here comes Lee. All right, you guys know what to do with Lee. He or she just says hi, 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 hi. So you guys can do whatever you want. You got wrenches. I don't throw people out. I don't put people in timeout. I don't do any of that. Salute to Lee. Okay, I guess y'all feeling Lee. Okay. Hasn't brought in one person for subscription. It's got the emoji going. I hate emojis. You know that? What's wrong with Lee? Lee is a troll on the low. Doesn't seem like it's a troll, but whoever he or she is, Lee is a definite troll. So I'm doing numbers. I'm going into triple digits now. My DeRozan jersey, still inferior jersey, got 100. Is President Zelensky calling President Trump a liar? That's at 143. Compared to other posts, I had 18, 23, 58, and 79. So that gives you a little bit of context. My cat keeps touching my screen. Okay. Bruce, are yourself, Lee? Rick James? Play my cat keeps touching my screen. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, but I guess it's a popular song amongst the Zoomers and the Alphas. 7 likes, 7 viewers. I'm not really mad. I'm not. I was getting a little puffy. Because it's like, you grind so hard and you do all this work and then you don't see the fruits of your labor. It's like, why am I doing this? What's the point? But there's joy in just doing it. I just like, expressing my ideas. I like telling people about Ayn Rand and objectivism through my posts. I think that's cool. This is a top 10 Skylar Donder seeing show fact. Okay. You were getting a little Puff Daddy. Yeah. A little bit. I was getting that. A little bit. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We can get a little miffed from time to time. A little pissed off. Because I'm still grinding. I'm gonna continue grinding. I took one day off Monday. And I hadn't taken a day off since what, November or something like that? December? Maybe December. Just grinding every day. Daily content. Every day. I'm testing things out. I'm experimenting. It's fun. That's what I like. It may not be as much, in the way of donations and things of that nature, but It's fun to me. It's good. This is enjoyable. This isn't like, oh my God, I have to do this. I have to get, oh boy, I have to put on the camera. I have to get the lights. I have to get my hat, my tie, my shirt. Oh, this sucks. No, it's just like, I love doing this. I would be, out doing something I don't want to do, like working at Olive Garden or something like that, which was hell. I hated working at Olive Garden. God damn, that was horrible. That was horrific. Oh, I dreaded coming in. And I found out like years later that my boss died. That was crazy. Because I was like, he was not feeling me too hot. He was like, I didn't hire you just to fire you, but I was like, I gotta go. I gotta go to Massachusetts. I gotta get this money elsewhere. Working at the at Claire's? I was never working at the Claire's. What are you talking about? And I still have more subscribers than Holly. Once she surpasses me, then I'll be mad. If Holly has more subscribers than myself, then I'll be sulking. I'll be angry. So that's the reality there. Let's bring back Chelsea with her glass. Let's do that. Let's bring back Chelsea. She hit me up on TikTok, and we exchanged pleasantries. She told me how she hadn't seen the post that I said, where are you? I was just like, where are you, Chelsea? And she just told me like what she was doing. I had this cat for 3 years. See, that's what I'm saying. What does that have to do with Diddy? Y'all can do what y'all want. Y'all got wrenches. That's all I can say. Looks like some serious trolling right now. I understand you have a cat, but we're talking about Diddy right now, Lee. You understand that? Diddy's trying to knock off this case via the race card. He's trying to saying, look, I'm a black man. They're doing this because I'm black. Thank you, Andretti. Salute. Salute. They're doing this because I'm a black man. It's the Mann Act. That's why prostitution should be. That's one of the reasons. Hopefully, what comes out of this whole situation, prostitution and sex trafficking become, sex work. Prostitution, sex work, all those should be legalized for everywhere, for everything, except for minors and people that are not complicit, that don't that are not agree. It has to be complicit. Or, excuse me, it can't be complicit. Excuse me. It can't be complicit. And you have to be, it has to be agreed upon. Everything has to be agreed upon by adults. Andretti in for the kill. We clipped him. Brah, TikTok is dangerous. Sex work is hard work. Yeah. A minor. Make sex work great again. Yeah, exactly. Then women on there be gorgeous but young as F. Well, then they're not gorgeous in a sexual way. They're gorgeous in a prepubescent way, in a young way. You have to make that distinction. You can't just say, every woman is, on the same level. They have to be women. They can't be girls. And even though we like to say in plain speech, girls, it's different. It's a different thing altogether. It's totally different. So, I just wanted to say Diddy, you know, he's a gangster. I don't know if he's a pimp, but he's a gangster. He's trying to get rid of this sex trafficking against females and males. We need to push for laws against prostitution to be completely eliminated. They're part of the problem, not the solution. Everybody's saying, well, what about children? What about same thing with alcohol? There'll be places where, yeah, and that's the thing too. If you're younger, you probably had sex, you drank, but that's not the ruling way of conveying it. The way to convey it is say, look, bam, 18 years old, 21 years old. I say 18 years old. Let's keep 18 years old for drinking. I was gonna say 17 years ago, but I'll say 18 years old for sex and stuff like that, prostitution and things of that nature. Call me Dreddy Kelly, 19 and over. Well, he never even said that. When he was asked by my favorite writer, Ture, he was asked, yeah, well, so do you like teenage girls? He was just like, you know, what teenage? Are you saying, you know, over 15, over 18? I'm paraphrasing, but he said something along those lines. It was kind of crazy, but he's locked up doing time. He's doing hard time. And they collaborated before, Diddy and Kelly. So 18 to 25 for me. That's about right for me too. But I can go older. I'll go to 40, 45, depending on, you know, the situation. The look on Tory face was priceless. What are you talking about? On Tory face. Who's Tory? What are you talking about, Andretti? The look on Tory face was priceless. Who's Tory? I don't know what you're talking about, sir. But I can just say that Diddy is a fighter, if anything. He fought 3 times to get, you know, a bond of $50 million. I didn't even know it could go up that high. Is that the highest there's ever been, or is there somebody that had higher? I don't think there has been. Tory. You mean Ture? His name is Ture. Toure with a accent mark over the E. Ture. So I'd like to thank everybody that came through. It's been real. I appreciate you. It's going to be like 112 or something like that, something crazy. But I appreciate every single view. I do. So check me out next time. Probably sometime tomorrow. Maybe in the morning. Maybe late at night. Who knows? I want to test that out too. So thank you very much. I'll see you. Take care.